Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Homebrew. I'm making a fairly basic smoked porter again today. This is the second time I've done this. The last one was pretty good, so I'm going to do it again, why not? So here we go, I'm getting my water ready, 35 litres, except I've got a bit more grains than usual, so I'm taking a little bit out because it's usually pretty full, so I'm just playing games with it there. And I'm going to put that back in later. So now the water's up to temperature, here's my grains. So it's almost the same as last time. There's 87% ale malt in there. Some of that's smoked, I can't remember exactly how much. 6% caramel, 4.5% chocolate malt, and I've introduced 2.5% roast barley this time. So yeah, the last one didn't have any roast barley, this one's just got a little bit in there. So there we go, that's that. And oh yeah, last week I had a little bit of trouble with my IPA where I didn't get the gravity that I wanted, so I'm a little bit worried about the mash here. So what I'm going to do is break it up with this whisk halfway through in the half-hour mark, but this whisk is hardly big enough, so I am going to dig a little hole there and plant it and pat it down and water it, and hopefully in half an hour that's a little bit more. Yeah, that's a bit more suitable. There we go. Look at the size of that thing. That'll definitely reach all the way down into the bottom of the ground. So this is half an hour into the 1 hour mash. And I'm just going to give it a bit of a whisk to break up any clumps that might have formed or be in there or whatever. This is going to be part of my process from now. Whisking. Because I don't want to whisk bad efficiency. Yeah. Anyway. Out comes the grain bag, hook it over the noosamajig and pull it up with the thing, and got that thing underneath. Don't accidentally drop the bag back into the pot, that would be bad. And that little clip holds it there so it doesn't flop over the edge, so that's pretty handy there. And now we're going to bring it up to boil, and what's going on? Oh yeah, this is that water that I took out earlier. I'm actually going to sparge. This should help with the efficiency as well. So gentle little sparge going on there. Spargy, sparge, sparge. And now for the squeeze. This will, you can see it, all the stuff coming out. There it all is, and in she goes. Well, she's still coming up to temperature, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, this is Willamette. Last time I used all Willamette, but it is hardly strong enough this time. I've got like a 4% AA, whatever, so it's not going to bitter it. What am I bittering to? Let me just check my recipe here. I'm trying to bitter this up to 37 IBUs, and I'm expecting an original gravity of 1.055. So yeah, one of them's bittering, one of them's flavouring, and Max is chasing flies because the flies always come when the sweet water's boiling, so he's a busy dog. And 15 minutes to go, Max is still chasing flies. Yeah, he's a good dog. He never runs out of energy. And 3, 2, 1, everything's done. Flavouring hops go in. Flame, quote unquote, comes off. And give it a bit of a stir. There, that's the whirlpool. So now I'm just going to let that sort of settle down. And yep, here's my little sample. Sample number 1 contains lies. Sample number 2 is good though, so that's going to let me know what I can expect. And I got my gravity that I wanted, so that was good this time. So now we'll just transfer it into the cube, and it'll cool down in here overnight so that I can pitch the yeast tomorrow or maybe the day after or whatever. So here's the last bit, draining into the cube, and that's looking pretty good. There it all goes, and hose comes off, and now squeeze the air out and put the lid on, and I sort of try and get like the lid just tightening as the drops start to come out, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah, check this out. So here I am cleaning the thing, and well, that's no good because when I tip this out, you'll see all that stuff left on the element, but have a look at this wire guy. Now, what do you reckon is going to happen next time I squirt it with the hose? Well, let's see, here comes the hose, and magic! What a thing! That's a barbecue scraper, so if you deal with that, then you got to get one of those. Anyway, there it all is. This is the very last of the very last batch that I made, and it is delicious, because it's been around for ages. Nottingham yeast is going to go into it. And I reckon when I put my feet up, I am done. There's the dog. Where's the thumbs? There's the thumbs. We're done. All right. Well, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell all your friends, and get yourself a giant whisk and a barbecue scraper for mashing and cleanup. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Bye.